God bless you, family. King Jesus bless you. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you can hear me. I don't have my Bluetooth set up, and I've got this phone sitting, resting behind a water bottle. Don't have my normal setup. Kim and I are on some vacation time. We took a road trip from Florida to Minnesota, and we're seeing family, and it's been great. We've been here for a few days. I've been dying to step away for a minute to share some very awesome, exciting things about our road trip, about the Lord speaking, about the power of prayer, and I appreciate you guys being here. T-minus 22 days till September 23rd. Many of us are excited. We're going to just encourage ourselves with that timetable, and of course anything before then is possible as well, but we're going to be excited, and we're going to be encouraged that if that is that moment, we can push a little harder in this home stretch. We can see the finish line. If it is that, let's talk about some exciting things here regarding prayer. So one thing Kim and I do when we travel, like when we do road trips, which isn't very often, this is our first vacation in like a year, is every hour on the hour we just spontaneous pray. So we were doing that. We left Wednesday after work. We got to Lake City, northern Florida. And then the second day we got to a city called Effingham, Illinois. It sounds like a curse word or something. But I wanted to talk about that stretch from northern Florida to Illinois. So we're praying every hour, on the hour. And we get to the last 2 hours, so the last two prayers. And that second to last one, I'm praying about family and people will be seen. Just saying, Lord, like, let us be a blessing, fill us, let us be effectual, let us just testify to you, point people to Jesus, just be on mission, stuff like that. All right, so that was awesome, and that was great. And then the last prayer on our last hour after, and that day was like 13-hour driving, but I like road trips, so it was great. That last hour, so we were praying some more, and I said, Lord, I also know how when we are on mission, when we are striving on the narrow path, we have the devil's attention, and that the spiritual warfare will be higher. I was just saying, I was like, Lord, I know this from experience. I know how this goes. I understand. And I said, I understand the attacks are going to come. And in my spirit, I started to get a little sad as I just considered some of those past times when I've gone hard after the Lord. And the multitude of different ways that the enemy can just frustrate. And it's so painful, right? The world doesn't struggle with things that we struggle with when we're striving on the narrow path. They just indulge, and they don't struggle, and they go with things of the world. We fight against it. We stand boldly against things of the world. We stand boldly for Jesus. We expose the deeds of darkness. And when we do these things, we get on the radar of the enemy. And, having just that second to last prayer where I prayed strongly for people, family, we're going to see, just to bless them. And we're also, with that family, we're also praying for specific ones that, that it would appear that they're not saved, they're not born again. For those ones in particular, we're also, I kind of forgot about that part. We're praying, like, Lord, in this late hour for them as well, that they might just receive and be converted, right? Basically. And I was kind of grieving a little bit on that last prayer about the knowing that I'm going to get beat up. The devil's going to come. And there's only been like a few times in my walk with Jesus where I felt his presence. Oh, sorry guys. Where I felt his presence really strong and obvious, right? When I got baptized in 2 seconds, it was powerful. driving to Florida when I saw that rainbow sign in 10 seconds and it disappeared. Right when I was asking for a sign. Different things, a few different things. But in this time, as I was praying this and I was getting choked up like I am here, and I'm driving and we're weary. And I'm praying against the enemy. And I was in the second from the right lane cruising, and there was a semi truck in the right lane. And as soon as we're doing a rounding a curve on the freeway, and as soon as he got to a point where he progressed, and then I could see a big, I don't know how tall that thing was, 70-foot cross, a massive white, just constructed cross, massive. And it had like a sign that said like it's some project like cross.org, the Cross Project or something like that. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. But just when I was praying, and just as I was knowing I'm going to go fight more, because we were interceding strong for loved ones to be saved, and then thinking about the enemy, and then the Lord said, he's massive, he's so much bigger. Right at that moment, before I was done praying, I couldn't even finish the prayer. I just stopped and I understood. And the Lord said, don't worry, the devil is smaller, he is bigger. That even when he comes, the Lord's like, don't worry, he's a horsefly bothering you, don't even worry, I'm so much bigger. So prayer is so massive and so powerful. Keep doing it. We see that finish line. It's so great and it's so exciting. We know. We know this season. So finish strong. Be bold to go up against the devil and to pray for things where you know it'll come and you'll be fought against spiritually and in other ways. This morning when we took the dogs out, there was a ton of black flies on our white car, and there's 2 other cars from family. They weren't covered with flies, but they were covering ours. Beelzebub, Lord of the Flies, the devil. And you guys know, if you watch my channel, the different manifestations of flies in my home. 100 one time, almost 100 another, out of nowhere. The devil, the demons, they where we who are striving, we're on their radar, we have their attention. They were covering our car, just sitting there. And the other 2 cars, not a single one. I'm talking like 4-foot distance, and then the other one's like 10 foot. Anyways, I wanted to encourage you guys with the power of the Lord. When we seek him, we will find him. When we knock, the door will be open. When we ask, we will receive. I'm asking for great power to preach Jesus to family, that they might be converted, that we might be a good witness, that we might blaze bright. And I prayed in strong faith that, how did I pray it? Just in faith, believing he would do it, right? And especially before rapture. And I said, Lord, if you use us or not, but that we will still be effectual in our time with them. And maybe that's why, that last prayer I prayed against the protection against the enemy. And then the Lord, like a huge wink, like a confirmation. He's saying, I'm massive. I'm 70 foot tall, compared to these little flies. Anyways, the Lord is so gracious. Who am I that the Lord would respond in these ways when we ask for things? Okay. It's so great. So I just wanted to share this testimony. We have many testimonies, right? When it says give your testimony, it's plural. We have so many testimonies of what the Lord does, how he cares for us, how he communicates to us, winks to us, smiles in our presence. I wanted to share that one. I've got another video following up here, God willing, sooner than later, also about more confirmation on September 23rd, 2025. The Lord's speaking. Thanks for watching, guys. And I will see you next time, Jesus willing. God bless you.